we are going to be doing a look using the Lilac You A Lot palette from ColourPop. I spent $12 on this palette. So yeah, we're going to do a look on that today. Very cheap, affordable, and good quality eyeshadow. I love it, and purple's my favorite color. So I've applied my Pure Hyaluronic Acid Serum, and I will link everything below that I'm using. That's by Cosmedica Skincare. My best friend put me onto this. One day I used it when I slept at her house, and I woke up glowing, and I loved it. So now I use it all the time, and it goes great under makeup. So I've already wet my beauty blender and cleaned it. I could do a video on that another time, but very important, and it helps your beauty blender last. We'll be applying this Grip Primer by Milk Hydro. This was like 15 bucks, this little one, and a little bit goes a really long, like one full pump. Hi Emma, she's joining us. And I apply that all over eyebrows, eyelids, underneath, doesn't burn, a little bit down my neck. It only takes a few seconds and it gets nice and tacky for the makeup to stick. I start with foundation. A lot of people start with their eyes first. I feel like while I'm trying to do my eye without foundation on, it looks messy to me, and then I can't like get the desired or full look that I like. So today I'm using NARS Sheer Glow Foundation in the color Vienna. It is a little darker than my skin tone. Don't be alarmed. A lot darker, but once I go in with powder and concealer, it blends out really well, and I do have to pull it down my neck. And then I take my finger and I put it all over my face. Kind of have to work a little fast with this because it starts to oxidize. And then I go in with my beauty blender, and I guess I do this. And you want to be really light and pat it. You don't want to pull it, you don't want to rub it, or else it'll just take it right off. And the beauty blender must be wet, or else it'll just soak up all the product that you just put on it. So make sure you go in and get close to behind your ear and down your neck. Okay. Everything matches, and you're all one color. Honestly, any other color I go with, any lighter, looks absolutely horrible. I'm so pale, and it just doesn't feel right. I don't look good in my pictures. I don't feel good in person, so I go a little darker. Foundation is applied. It's dewy. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it with powder. I am using NARS Concealer in Vanilla. I apply it in a triangular shape. And I'm running out, I think. I'm gonna have to get more. Put a little bit up here. This is where it kind of like tones down my foundation. Areas you want to highlight is like your T-zone. Now I take my beauty blender and I take the pointy side and I pat it in, and I like really try not to pick up too much, and I blend it down into my cheek. Forehead, I pull out to the side. Just blend it out. Translucent powder by Mercier. Pop it in the cap, and then I take my beauty blender brush again. I apply it, and then I press it in. What I've learned on the internet is that baking is when the heat from your face is caught in the powder, and it kind of helps it melt and set the foundation, the concealer, at both the forehead everywhere we concealed, and I also do these smile lines to try and keep them from getting the wrinkles. So this, at this point, I really don't let it sit long. I just pull it through the rest of my face and blend it out like this. And then you lose that dewiness and get more back to that matte look. My eyebrows, I do. So I am using anastasiabeverlyhills. I'll tell you all the dupes I use as well for everything. I forgot to mention that. So I use medium brown. A good dupe for this is a L'Oreal brow pencil, but this is the Brow Wiz. For foundation, I like to use the Maybelline Fit Me's. And concealer, I don't think I've ever used drugstore concealer. The Rewind, I've seen a lot on YouTube about Maybelline Rewind or something like that. So that one is good. And then primer, I used to use NYX by NYX, the primers, which you can get at like Harmon's. So I love this pencil. It's amazing. There's the brush on one side. Lightly draw out just my natural shape. The good thing about this is it pulls right off. Like, it's so easy to take off. I don't really go and give myself a brand new eyebrow shape. Myself that little top and finish my tail. But a lot of people don't, you know, have naturally nice eyebrows, and that's okay. You can definitely shape with this. The beautiful thing with this is that it has that precision tip. It's easy to draw false hair. Bronzer. And this brush, it's a 79 Pro Contour Precision. Yep, it's Sephora. Too Faced bronzer, because this just seems to match best with my natural complexion. Medium deep matte bronzer in Chocolate Soleil. So I pick that up and I do that kissy face. I learned this from a makeup artist. Focus by a little below the temple at the highest point of your cheekbone and then bring it down. Because if you go out this way or too high up, it won't go down like that. Fit Me by Maybelline, color 120 in Classic Ivory, real crusty. We're in a pandemic, so when I'm done, I'll go buy new makeup. I take this brush from BH Cosmetics, and I go in and I like blend out everything. Then I go in with blush, and I literally use this old L'Oreal True Match Mineral Brush. You can use any blush brush that you like. And this blush is Rose Sorbet Sherbet Sephora. And I kind of stay on the apple of my cheek and just blend it back. So we are ready for the main attraction, the main part of the show. So I am using a BH Cosmetics. Oh, one thing I love about this palette, it reminds me of Ariana Grande, my favorite. So it has clouds. Imagine that. Ghostin'. If you want to cry real tears, go listen to Ghostin'. That's her song about still being in love with Mac Miller and he passed, and she's like stuck in this relationship with Pete. Not to say stuck, but let's be real. Trainwreck. Yeah, maybe like 3 colors in there. Okay, so I go in with Imagine That, and I do my crease with this. So very, very lightly, I build it in there. Practicing. I'm really still not even that good, like compared to some of these people on the internet that I still like admire and watch and learn from. So we all gotta start somewhere, and we're all on different levels. It's levels to this, alright? It's good to go in and put a chapstick on just so your lips stay nice and hydrated before lipstick. This is lip moisturizer, Norwegian formula from Neutrogena. I swear by that stuff. I swear by the hand cream, the lotion, all that. Now I simply go in with my finger. My phone stopped recording. I apologize, but I literally just pat it on with my finger, pull it up into the crease. I go back in and just blend that out. I do my highlighting in the inner corner and my brow bone with Cloud. And this is those Eco Tool ones from like Walgreens. So this, I go in and I do that highlight. I kind of bring it around. And then the corner, I go crazy with the corner. Love a good eye pop. Right, and I just kind of... Okay, now we do liquid eyeliner. Our arch nemesis, all of ours. We all hate liquid eyeliner, don't we? Looks gorgeous, but pain in the butt. I'm running out, of course, in the middle of this pandemic. So I start here on my lid, and I simply just draw a line. Just draw a natural line, right? Then the wing, and I pull it out like that. Okay, everyone's eye shape is different. This takes practice. No pigeon wings. We want falcon wings. That's the insider of my best friend. Give it that gradual increase from the inner to the outer. Eyeliner is Maybelline Lash Stiletto. It's like $8. My favorite. It's a felt pen. Draw it on. It comes right off. Like if I mess up, I mean, you can't be going crazy with this, but it does for the most part come off pretty well. I got that really long time ago. Mascara I'm gonna use is Voluminous. I think it's L'Oreal False Fiber Lashes. And it has little fibers in there to extend your natural lashes. So I'm going to be wearing lashes. This is really good mascara where you probably don't have to. Why not? I start on top, then I go from underneath. You really want to focus on your inner corner if you're going to wear false lashes, because you don't want to wear like false lashes all the way in the inner corner. It starts to look fake. So you're going to want to see your natural lashes. And just fan out the side. Okay. Repeat to the other side. Very light mascara on. You want to do your bottom lashes. Okay, we don't want to take it on or get clumps. You want to do it when there's less mascara on the brush. Urban Decay 24/7 Waterline in Legend. I just take the tip, clean. Lashes. I love lashes. I have a new obsession with them. These are by Kiss. I will link it below. I've already cut and fit them to my eye shape. You want to bend them so they're flexible, and you always want to trim at the inner corner. They came with this little Kiss applier, and I also used the Kiss strip lash adhesive. It is amazing. It's clear It has aloe in it, latex free, formaldehyde free, all that good stuff. Very cheap. I ordered it online from Ulta if you can't find it in your drugstores. Apply the glue like this to the band. You let it get tacky. People go in and apply it immediately and it starts sliding all over the place. No. Let it get tacky. You can blow on it. It starts to turn blue a little bit. It goes on clear. You will not see it once it's on your eye. Trick to false lashes. You want to look down. So have your mirror like that and you want to place it on top. You don't want to go in straight. You don't want to look up, down, and apply it. I'm gonna give this a couple seconds. And then since we cut the inner corner, you want to go towards the outside of your eye. Boom. Then secure the inside. Pull and secure to the corner. And then I press it in. Make sure it looks natural on the eye. If you find there's like gap between your lashes and the fake ones, you want to kind of just go in and close them together. I'm using a highlighter also from ColourPop in Monster, Super Shock Cheek, Pearlized, purple tint to it. This highlighter brush is from Sephora. This is Makeup Forever. And I just go in, pop it on there. Alright, highlights on. Sometimes I like to go back in with my bronzer just to blend it back up and give my brows a good brush. My cat runs around like a crazy cat all the time. No days though. Fuel 2.0 by Urban Decay. I love their satin lipsticks. It's very hydrated. I don't like matte. I really don't. It dries out my lips. I start looking crusty. I like satin. It gives it a little gloss. Makes them pop and look big. I don't use liner. I don't overline. I think that's it. I think we're done with this look. We're done. So I'm going to show you. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope it was easy to follow. If you have any questions, leave it below. I'll be happy to answer them. And have fun trying this look for 12 bucks for the eyeshadow and the drugstore dupes. If I missed anything, just let me know. And love you guys. Thanks.